Hey, so what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be pretty much going through an upper day workout for me. This is going to be, I believe, a Monday workout, and this time I deloaded a little bit in weight so I could recover a little bit better on the top set anyway. So first of all, I pretty much start out with like some kind of top set. So I usually do a tempo pause bench, which is like with a 3-second eccentric. Apparently today I decided to do some kind of a different variation, probably a 3-count bench. I don't know why, but I guess that was my thoughts at the specific time. I recorded this a while ago, so I have no idea why I did the things I did specifically on the day. Might have just been feeling fatigued. Either way, I usually go into pause, close grip bench and chin-ups after this, and I pretty much do that for hypertrophy at this point. I'm pretty much training completely for hypertrophy. I mean, I'm still keeping some movements in that I just like, that aren't maybe optimal. I'm actually going to make a video about optimal training. So I mean, there's really nothing else to say. With chin-ups, I try to pretty much do form where I go as high as possible, so pretty much bar to chest form, and I think that works pretty well. But the thing is, with chin-ups is like you can go with the weighted way and just do normal form, but I kind of like doing the longer range of motion anyway. I mean, you pretty much get just as jacked and stacked from that compared to just doing the weighted version anyway, I find. And it's pretty much harder or just as hard as weight would be to do. My body weight is really high right now. I'm sitting right now as a time of recording, I'm sitting at around 90 kilos or so. It's probably 90 to 91 kilos during this session. So I'm pretty heavy right now, about 200 pounds. And that's definitely making calisthenics harder, though I feel like my dips have improved for sure. And my chest gains have been good, but on this specific, like chin-ups and pull-ups have been pretty hard as of late. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody kind of knows why you do chin-ups and bench anyway. And close grip bench is pretty much just for the triceps. Though, as far as triceps go, I do like to do some isolation work about 2-3 times a week, because I just find that extra isolation helps with the arm growth. Because I don't think going with the mindset that compounds are enough is kind of dumb. Like, it's just not enough. Close grip bench is not going to give you enough stimulus on your triceps if you're intermediate, in my opinion, most of the time anyway. So anyways, I'm doing some incline bench here. I keep kind of rotate these. I do incline bench, I do some kind of other variations as well, like dips. So that's kind of how I switch it around: incline bench, dips, maybe a slight incline bench. And that's pretty much just to get some upper chest hypertrophy and lower chest hypertrophy, kind of vary the different angles of bench that I do. I was doing about, 3 sets of 10 to 12 on the incline dumbbell press, and then I pretty much just went into some straight bar curls. I'm using the straight bar because I just wanted to activate my biceps more. I usually do easy bar. I haven't really messed around with the straight bar much, but I do find that this doesn't really hurt my elbows too much, at least yet. But I rarely do it, so that could be why also. But I pretty much do that for 4 sets of like 8 to 12 usually. Sometimes I might do higher up ranges, but usually I keep it like 8 to 12 pretty much with most isolation movements. Here next I was doing some tricep overhead extensions, and I was just varying the grip compared to the close grip to a wide grip. I was kind of testing out how this wide grip feels on the triceps. I find that this version kind of hurts my elbows a little bit. I will get a little bit of tension in my elbows with doing this. But triceps feel okay. I feel like I don't really feel this movement as well as I feel like a French press. Like a French press really hits the triceps for me, and doing like a push down with the 2 ropes, that really hits my triceps really well. I find that the overhead extension with the easy bar doesn't really work, and it just hurts my elbows, to be honest. But that's kind of individual, I think. Preference right there. As far as like sets go for my normal routine, I usually do a top set with a certain amount of reps with a certain weight, and then I do like 3 sets of close grip bench, 3 sets of chin ups, 3 sets of incline bench, for example. Then obviously I was doing 4 sets of the curls. Then I do some kind of forearm like reverse curls, 4 sets of that, usually 8 to 12 again, or 10 to 15. So I basically do like some kind of a curl movement, then I do forearms, and then I do maybe 3 sets of tricep isolation, or 4 sets depending. If it's like a push down, I can do 4 sets no problem because it's easy to recover from. But for this specific day I usually do like a French press or overhead extension or some skull crusher movement. It's good to vary that stuff so that you can get a good, basically a growth in, like, so you have different kinds of movements for your arms, like triceps and biceps, and it's good to vary the movements. Maybe I'll make a specific video on how I train for hypertrophy, and specifically arm hypertrophy, and talking about that, personally how I go about it. I've definitely watched a lot of basement bodybuilding and natural hypertrophy and other people, and maybe I can share my information as well and my own opinions and training methods a bit regarding this. Anyways, for the rest of the workout I pretty much do some neck work, so I do 4 sets of neck, pretty much like as many reps as I can do for 4 sets on each side, so front, back and side. And then I pretty much just do abs. I do abs for 3 sets. This could be sit-ups, hanging leg raises, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I just vary it. And then I do some obliques, sometimes a couple of sets of those. If I feel not so fatigued, then I feel like it makes sense. So usually on like lower days I do obliques so that I don't overly fatigue before a lower leg day, so I can perform well on squats or deadlifts. And as far as everything else goes, I usually do some rear delts, so like face pulls or a rear delt fly. And then I do some lat raise myo reps, so I just do myo rep sets, 2 sets of myo reps, which is like 12 reps, and then you rest 4 seconds, you do 6 reps, rest 4 seconds, you do 3 reps plus, so you do 3 reps or more. And you keep doing that till you can't do more than 3, or well, you can't even hit 3 reps anymore. That's basically when you stop doing myo reps. That's pretty much it for this session, and I just wanted you guys to kind of get an explanation of how I train, and I think I need to go more into this in different videos for how my training methods and how do I actually train. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it, and see you in the next one.